This is the story of an artist, and each of his works tells another story. The story, in fact, of an era, of a way of life that can be so easily discarded and quickly forgotten. Larry Berger extracts value, beauty, and use out of damaged goods.
I consider myself a folk art furniture maker now.
Back in college, he studied fine art, but he taught himself how to make furniture.
In the 80s, I had an antique shop. One of the ways to make a better money on an antique was to buy something that needed repaired, and so that gave me a lot of learning lessons.
Larry lives in the East Bay community of Livermore, and as he looked around, material was everywhere. Not long ago, Livermore's rolling hills were home to barns, cattle, and cowboys. Today, the town is one more stop on the highway to San Francisco.
You know, as we become urbanized, our agricultural history starts falling into decay.
In the hands of Larry Berger, that history is transformed into raw material, from boats to snowshoes to trees on his street marked for demolition.
I started collecting yardsticks thinking I would do a piece of furniture with them, and it took me about 3 years to collect.
Last year, he had close to 100, and his mind worked like a child facing a jigsaw puzzle. The bureau that resulted took first place at the Livermore Art Show.
His work is beautiful.
The yardstick piece caught the attention of Shawn Rosenmoss of the San Francisco Department of the Environment. She invited Larry to have a solo exhibit at the department's Eco Center in downtown San Francisco. Shawn says Larry's work refutes a common perception about recycled art, that it is green, but good for nothing.
It'll be, a wall hanging made out of macrame plastic shopping bags. And that's fabulous too. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but this is really functional. It's beautiful, it's functional, it's reused. And so there's a lot of things that we don't have to throw away, that we can reuse, that have value, that are in fact a resource if we begin to look at them that way.
Like this early 1900s Old Town canoe, whose cedar body was rendered useless with a fist-sized hole in the middle. One half Larry crafted into a cabinet. The other half stands in Larry's studio, awaiting its own reincarnation.